Will you start the questions?
I thank you very much that you are here with us and you can tell us about some questions we have. And the first question is that for several years we don't hear about your mission, and we'd like to hear about your mission and about 2012.
Basically, my mission is to set man totally and unconditionally free. I have founded this oneness movement in order that I bring about oneness within the individual. If you take an individual, there are so many people inside him. You are the father of so-and-so, son of so-and-so, employee of so-and-so. There are so many people inside you, and they're all the time talking. When that is happening, there is no oneness. If the dialogue is shut down, there is oneness in the individual. If oneness is achieved by an individual in a family, so the whole family will achieve oneness. And if in a street, if one family achieves oneness, soon many families will achieve oneness. If one street achieves oneness, many streets will achieve oneness. So it automatically keeps spreading. So what I want is that this oneness must spread across the globe as quickly as possible. In 1989, we believed that the new age which is going to come was conceived. It was in that year, this phenomenon called Amma Bhagavan, it broke out. Along with this, many phenomena broke out all over the world. I have met people who undergone a transformation in the year 1989. And as you all know, it's a very significant year when the Berlin Wall collapsed and all that happened in the Soviet Union and all over the world. So 1918 was a significant year when this new age was conceived. I believe that this child which was conceived in 1989, that is a new age, shall be delivered in the year 2012 when energies around the world will change. When this energy changes, people could make use of it. Like if you have electricity, you can light up a bulb, run a motor, or run your TV. You can do whatever you want if you have electricity. Similarly, the energies in 2012 could be made use of by politicians to restructure their countries, by scientists to come up with breakthroughs, by environmentalists to change the environment, by educationists to change the educational system, and by healthcare workers to change the way they look at health. Similarly, spiritual people, not just we, anybody doing spiritual work in the world can make use of these energies to effect a change in people's perception. What is going to happen in 2012 is a change of perception where people will no longer feel separate from the other, but they will feel close to one another and feel connected to one another. And in 2035, this child which is born in 2012 would have become a young boy. That is, the energies would have taken a further leap. So similarly, in 2050, it goes on like that. It takes major leaps and completely transforming man. Our role is that to get 64,000 people to be in a good state, because then making use of these energies, they can help humanity. To bring about these changes, I founded the Oneness Movement, and we had the Acharyas, the Dasas, and a lot of structure here to bring about these changes. But I have been very clear that step by step, gradually, we must face out the Dasas, the Acharyas, and there will be no successor to me. Ultimately, even to face out Amma Bhagavan, I do not want anything to be left behind. I only want oneness to survive as principles in people's hearts and people connecting to divinity in whatever form they want. So I want to move progressively towards the dissolution of oneness. Yes, what I want is, if I leave it like this, it will become a cult. It may even become a religion. So during my lifetime, I want to dissolve the structure. That is, I do not want to have dasas, I do not want to have acharyas, and I do not want to have any successors to me. And ultimately, I would like even Amma Bhagavan to fade away from the scene. All I want is that these principles must live in the hearts of people, that they must do these programs on their own. Not that we are like a body controlling them, guiding them. Because I believe in the individual. The individual is very important for me. The individuals all over the world who want to do it should do it. There should be no controlling body over them. So that body itself must be dissolved progressively. Today it may be required, but I believe that by 2014 or so, we must dissolve it. Then there's no danger of it becoming a cult which will control people. Next question.
Bhagavan, can you tell us what happened with Acharya, with dasas, few dasas, and Krishna? And we know that our dasa Murali, he left also, but he told to me, to many people, and he tells that he never left movement, and that he is going to come again in Russia and to continue old programs and living in oneness and other programs, just to continue, that nothing happened. And can you tell us about this?
Yes. I have already given my email, however I'll tell once again. On November the 4th, the three acharyas came to me and said, we are leaving the order. They gave me no reason, no explanation. Now, Muralidasa has not met me at all. He is with them, which means he has left the order. Because he comes under the control of Acharya Samdashini, and she came and told me, I am leaving the order, without giving me any explanation. Murali has never even come to see me. Therefore, as far as I am concerned, he is not a monk. He is not a dasa in the order. Therefore, he does not represent me. If he is coming there, he is coming on his own. But he does not represent me. That is the position. So as far as I am concerned, my contact point for Russia is German. And the contact for you in India is Narasimha Kumar. Whatever you want, you can talk to Narasimha Kumar. Whatever we want to pass on to you, we'll pass it on to you through German. Because we don't only German from the beginning. So we will pass it on through him. And of course you can communicate through him, or if you want something, you can communicate to Narasimha Kumar. So Narasimha Kumar is the contact point here, German is the contact point there. As far as Murali is concerned, he is not in touch with us.
Can you, this is a common question, how it could happen with Acharya? We were thinking they are in a very deep state, and it's a closer decibels, your decibels. How it could help? Can you explain it?
See, one is they have this enlightened state is different from becoming enlightened. Enlightened is a permanent state which does not reverse enlightenment. Enlightened state is something, as the Kundalini goes up, it comes, as it goes down, it goes down. They were in very, very high enlightened state. A lot of people in very high enlightened states. But that is not enlightenment. It can come, it can go. So that's what it is. How this could happen, my own feeling is, you must have heard of a person called Ramana Maharishi. He was having cancer, and once one gentleman came and asked him, "What are you going to transfer the cancer to me? In India we transfer these things." And he said, "Whose cancer is it? It's only your cancer I am experiencing." I myself had transferred cancer from one person to another person. Some years ago, one mother and daughter came to me, and the mother told me, "Please transfer my daughter's cancer to me." I said, "No, I won't do it." She insisted. Then of course I did the transfer. It takes only 3 to 5 minutes to do the transfer. A week later the lady died and the girl survived. Now I have a feeling, I deal a lot with human relationships. I go on sitting like human relationships. Sometimes when the teaching does not work, I use an excessive dose of blessing to set it right. Now whenever we are handling such problems, we call what's called negative karma. It will come from the other person. We have to pick it up and throw it out to the cosmos. Otherwise it will affect the person concerned. Maybe since I am doing it overly in India, India do a lot of this relationship setting. I could have made some mistakes, I do not know. Otherwise I don't see why suddenly all these relationship has become like this. That is my understanding. But the practical reasons are my ideas of dissolving things, and maybe they did not like it. That's at the practical level. But why should they object to it? I really do not know. I have a feeling it could be this karmic thing because it happened all of a sudden. So that is my understanding of it.